Hey boo, if you can see this video, that means you have successfully subscribed to my email list. I'm so excited to have you here. As promised, I'm going to be giving you tutorials on how to do your makeup. So today's video is going to be all about the brows. And baby, look at the brows. They look so good. Like, girl, I don't have on any makeup. I have on my brows, my lashes, and lip gloss. That's it. So I want you to feel just as good as I do because I'm really feeling myself. Like, I don't have on any makeup and I feel so pretty and fresh. And so this is like an everyday eyebrow tutorial. So go grab your eyebrow pencil, your concealer, and your eyebrow brush, and let's get these brows together. Okay, girl, let's go ahead and get started. Get your eyebrow pencil. I'm going to be using one of the pencils that twist up like this. Okay, and I am going to be using the spoolie on the bottom. Spoolie. Okay, start with your spoolie. We're gonna brush our brow hairs up. We want to see what our shape is looking like, right? We're paying attention to our shape. We're grooming the brows to sit exactly how we want. So I'm noticing that my brow is kind of going up and then down. So that's the shape I'm gonna follow. And it's looking like it's kind of long, so I'm gonna pretend like that space is definitely some hairs there, but we're not gonna touch it very much. And my tail is quite long as well, so I'm gonna definitely pay attention to that when I'm filling it in. All right, we're gonna start on the bottom. Let's do some soft, easy strokes. We want our strokes to look like hairs, so don't do like a harsh line. Just do soft, easy strokes. Ready? Starting in the middle here, we're going up. Now let's go down. Okay, we went up, now let's go down. We're doing little bitty strokes like little hairs. We're flicking. Okay, we're not gonna put a lot of product here. Let's leave that kind of blank for now. I do want us to make a nice, pretty arch at the top here. Up and then down. That's probably the hardest that you'll be pushing on your brow, is just in that little area right here. And then soft strokes to smooth it out. Okay, looks a little big right now, that's okay. And go back and like brush through. I like to do that because after you've been like pressing your product and things, go back and brush through. For concealer, we're only gonna use this much, girl. I know. We want natural brows, right? So we're just gonna use that much. We're gonna start here in the middle because wherever you land your concealer, that is where the most product is going to be. So let's let most of the product be right here under our eyebrow, and we'll start spreading it in the front and in the back. Okay, are you ready? We're gonna go up and down. Start pushing it to the front. Up and down. Keep pushing it down. It's okay if it kind of disappears. That means it's gonna blend well and we can add more. We're pushing. Nice straight lines. Take your time with this. I know eyebrows are like really small, so we think that they're supposed to go really quick. They are not. I did get a little bit more concealer. I want you guys to really see the type of straight line that I usually do. And I want you to notice I'm bringing the concealer pretty far. I don't have any hairs over here, but it's helping me to see how much I need to go up if I need to make my brows a little smaller. Are you starting to see it? Is it like coming together a little bit in your head? You should be able to visualize, you know, your outcome. Once you master visualizing your outcome, you'll master your eyebrow shape. If you know what your brows are supposed to look like, you can make that vision come to life. Just gotta practice. Okay, we're gonna do the top. I got a little bit more concealer on this flat brush. I am putting this brush like kind of flat on my face. I do angle it up from the top like this, and I'm gonna put just, I'm almost, okay, I did wipe a little bit off. Starting here. Now, I made my brows a little bit bigger than what I truly want, and that's okay. I like to do that because it helps me not mess up. No, it helps me a lot because it's easier to fix your brows if they're too big versus if they were too small. We kind of have to like start over. But if they're too big, we can just keep adding concealer to make them smaller. So the first time around, you can do them kind of big. Okay, yeah, that's huge. That's not how I wear my eyebrows, but that's okay because we're gonna push the product down more and more until they are the size that we like. Do you see how the product is being pushed down more and more? That is making the brow a little bit smaller. Be careful around your arch here. I also like to use like the fluffy part of this brush to blend. It's fluffy and a little more dense. Pretty. All right, do your brows look like this? They should. If you feel like they're still too big, sometimes I even look at the bottom and say, hey, like, maybe I can take a little space off of the bottom too. As long as it's not too close to my hairs, I'm safe. Oh, you see that? That's a little too close. So I'm gonna be a little careful. We are trying to cover up some of those hairs that need to be threaded away. It's time to get our eyebrows threaded for sure. And I did that on purpose. I wanted you guys to see, even though you have some extra hairs there, the concealer is supposed to help hide those. And we're blending. Pretty, I love them. No boxy brows, blend very good up here. Up in the front of the brow, I almost make it look like I didn't even do it. Because I truly want it to look as natural as possible. Ooh, look at that. What a big difference. Okay. Huge difference. Let's do the other one. Okay, same concept. We're gonna start at the bottom. Can y'all see? We're gonna go up and down. This eyebrow does not look like my other one. So I have to be a little artist on this brow and create a shape that actually is not there. I accidentally shaved off my eyebrow and it just never grew back the same, so that's my fault. All right, we got our concealer, just a little bit. Go on the bottom, up and down. The more you press your product, the higher or lower it will go depending on what direction you're pushing it. It looks like I'm brushing the same area, and I am, because I'm trying to make that line as straight as I can. Once again, we pulled our concealer out way over here. That's cool. We're gonna blend it, don't worry. We're gonna do the top. Too big, right? Let's start pushing it down. That's a little better. We're pushing it down more. I'm trying to check to see if they look the same size. Eyebrows are sisters, not twins, but they're not cousins either, you know? You want them to look as similar as possible. Okay, we're gonna blend. After I blend, I think this one is bigger than the other. We'll see in a second. Ooh, look at all those hairs I had to cover. This eyebrow gives me a lot of drama. Another brush I like to use is this really dense one. This helps the concealer really melt into my skin. We don't want any ghost brows floating on our foreheads. Blend that concealer all the way out. When I say all the way out, I'm talking about like up here by the baby hairs. Wipe it off basically. Once your concealer is set in those spots where you need them, like, get the rest out of the way. Going back with my smaller blender. Okay, one last step, I like to add a little bit more when I'm finally finished to make sure my shape is exactly what I want. Especially my tail down there. Sometimes the tail can get lost. Very cute. I think they look so good.